Alright, welcome to the October edition of Citrus Trees Growing in Containers. It has been 2 months since I've made an update. Sorry about that, guys, but as you can see, we're no longer in the patio. We are finally in a backyard now after the move, and September I was going to do an update, but we were right smack in the middle of moving, and it was a pretty busy time, but we're here now, we're settled, and we can continue on with the series. As you can see, we still have a few right here, but there's 2 new updates. Starting off over here, we're going to start off with this little one right here. We have the Meyer Lemon right here, and this was the one that was added in around May. Yeah, and you can see we have 2 fruits right here, fairly big, but they might not be done until January at the rate that they're growing. I did cut off 2 of them. You can see there's one of them that I cut off of it because it had 4 clumped together right here, and I noticed it might be putting on a lot of weight, so I cut it off, and it kind of this one dried up now since I cut it, but it looked normal like that. But I decided just to leave those 2 on. So yeah, and it's doing pretty nicely too. I went ahead and fertilized it as well. And we also have 2 more right here, which I might cut off. Depends. Coming over here, we have the, I think I already forgot what this was, but we have the mandarin tree right here. As you can see, one of the mandarins is ripening, and surprisingly, I was surprised that I kept a few. There's only 5 fruit on this tree, but you can see they're slowly starting to ripen now. They finished growing, but these ones are actually decently big, actually. This one is the smallest one out of all of them, and we have a clump of 3 right there. As you can see, they're slowly turning, and we also have another one right there as well. So yeah, and we also have a lush amount of growth right here. So next year, or coming in February, these branches are going to be the ones that produce the next batch of flowers and fruit. And given the small amount of branches that I originally had right here, and if we got 5 right here, I can only imagine how many we're going to get on all these branches. So come to around February, all these branches would have been are going to get more sturdy, more woody, kind of like right here. As you can see, those white spots means it's getting a little stronger, and it'll be able to hold fruit much better. But having a consistent fertilizing schedule and watering schedule will help your trees absolutely flourish in this. And direct sunlight, if you keep them watered and watered regularly in the direct sunlight heat, this whole area right here gets direct sunlight, and it's also against the wall right here. And the sun batters down on these trees, but if you water them regularly, they won't dry out, and you will just get continuous growth like this. So pot wise, you can see the growth of it is much bigger than the pot now, but I might repot it depending on what I see. If I start to see roots on the bottom, I'm gonna repot it into a bigger pot. And yeah, but growing really nicely. Right here we have the original first tree that I have ever gotten, the Meyer lemon tree. You can see we have tons of lemons on this, absolute tons of them. You can see all right there, in the back, in the front right here, and it's absolutely growing nicely. Definitely doubled in size, and yeah, I'm noticing that it's starting to get yellow, and so that's a sign that you probably need to fertilize this. I have not fertilized these plants in 2 months, so once we got settled in, put the plants here just this week, I fertilized everything, but hopefully that will go away. Usually around this time I do see the leaves yellow up and fall down, and then come towards February, the flowering stages, all the new ones, all the new branches produces flowers, and then, yeah, but you can see tons of lemons right there. So yeah, that one's growing good. Moving on next, we have the Moro Blood Orange. As you can see, this tree is almost as tall as me. When we first got it, it was only up to here. Put in perspective, it was only half of its size. And from, I believe, February or March when we got it, it absolutely doubled in size. You can see the lush amount of growth on this. Although I will say, no flowers. This is the only citrus tree I've ever gotten that has not produced flowers when I first got in it. So I'm expecting to see some flowers next year or in February of 2024. But for now, it mainly focused on growth, which is absolutely great. I mean, the growth on this is phenomenal. Haven't seen anything like it, but really nice, thick green leaves. You can see right here, this is the new amount of growth. I went ahead and topped these off as well so they don't become too long, but they should branch out soon. But stepping back, that's the whole blood orange tree compared to the mandarin tree. You can see how big it is, but yeah, it also has a very thick trunk as well. So yeah, probably because it's an orange tree. Orange trees tend to get bigger, but it's growing nicely. See, blood orange. And lastly, moving on, we have the pink lemonade tree. And I might not keep this tree. I already have a lot of lemon trees, and I might be interested in getting another mandarin tree, something that I can probably eat. Although the pink lemonade tree is a pretty neat tree on its own, though, but this one's doing good. It does lose a couple leaves here and there, and it is growing, but you know, yeah, it's a very nice looking tree, but I'm probably looking to sell it. We do have 2 lemons right here, as you can see. It does produce lemons, produces flowers, but doesn't hold them. But that's a variegated pink lemonade tree. And you may be asking from the last update, where's the lime tree and where's the other Meyer lemon tree that had pretty big lemons like these? I ended up giving them to a friend of mine that lived at the apartments. I couldn't really take everything with me, so went ahead, took the ones I wanted and left the rest to other people. But more than likely in the future, I will get more trees later on, most likely in February or so, once winter passes and all that stuff. But yeah, also on this property, what's nice is that we have a lime tree. Now this lime tree, from what I'm told, is not pretty good, and I don't think this is a normal lime tree, because you can see these are more rounded than lime-ish shape, and I haven't gotten around taking off the fruit and really seeing, but this tree doesn't really look like it's in the best condition. But yeah, we also have an avocado tree, and I don't know if you can see, but if we go inside here, I wanted this yesterday, but we have avocados. You can see right there. We have avocados hanging on, so that's a new tree to add to the series. And this is the rest of the trees you can see. And we also have a mini little pomegranates growing, really nice ornamental tree. And yeah, so that basically concludes this update. Hoping to get more trees later on, but we're going to stick with these, mainly the mandarin, Meyer Lemon, Blood Orange, another Meyer Lemon, and the pink Variegated Lemon Tree right there. So thanks for watching. I'll go ahead and update you guys in November, and come towards November, December, we should start seeing the harvest time for these. So thanks for watching.